Me, hi Bellos, I heard you. You don't think humans are particularly attractive either. Bellos, we are attracted to our own kind. We snake people are attracted to each other. We also find reptilians attractive. Your snakes upon Earth have garnered a lot of negative attention and are not particularly favored. Me, no. Started with the Bible. We fear them because they're poisonous. Bellos, and they fear you because you are out of alignment with creation. If you were to be in alignment, you would have nothing to fear from the snake creatures, and they would not have to fear you. A human in alignment with nature has marvelous skills, of which few of you have many. Yes, I'm aware of your native trackers, who understand the habits of the beasts well enough that they can catch a meal for themselves, but there are few others of you who make a point of truly understanding your animal brethren. Snakes are poisonous out of protection for themselves. You poison your world not for protection's sake but out of ignorance. Animals need protection from you. Ironically, the ones who can do it, the ones who can protect them from exploiters of your kind, are other humans. You have an interesting world. Me, Imro, my lion friend, speaks about this too. He says it's hard for animals to cross our roads without getting killed. Bellos, imagine the plight of the snake, who slowly winds his way across your pavements. He uses his ears to hear when traffic is coming, however it comes so quickly, the snake often does not get a chance. Many do not survive. Me, I know. We want to change this. Some people are putting up animal bridges over their roads so animals can cross either over or under the traffic without being harmed. Bellos, and you see so few of them fight with each other. They only are aggressive when they want a meal, when they need to eat or when they need to feed their young. Me, I see your point. Then there's us. Bellos, you do not understand the love of the animal kingdom. They are hunters only for food. Me, I can sense love coming from so many animals. Like horses are really love-enig animals. I can really feel it. Bellos, ah yes, the loss of your sensory perceptions. Yes, many of you are beyond this, a shadow of your former selves. And I mean shadow. Me, the shadow isn't all bad. It often holds the key to greater parts of ourselves. We also repress our higher selves in favor of our intellects. Bellos, which are manipulated. Me, yes, and when we go into our shadows we find wonderful surprises, the higher self we repressed so long ago in favor of a lower frequency version of ourselves which really is a lie. Bellos, correct. The snake suffers no such loss. He lives in accordance with the soul of his kind, he lives in accordance with his true nature. You could stand to learn from animals to understand yourselves much better. Me, I know. Humans are comprised of animal parts anyway. Everything we have was taken from parts of animals, hopefully replicated, and nobody had to die in the making of the prototype human. Bellos, you yourself have a feline as accompaniment. Me, we call it a pet cat. Bellos, these pets do not see themselves as something you own, they see themselves as beings that you are accompanied by. They do not see themselves as less than you are, they see themselves oftentimes above you in rank. Me, my cat sure does. He thinks he owns the place and I'm his slave. Bellos, so he has managed to impress his sense of himself upon you. Me, yes. It took 3 years of him training me but he finally did it. Bellos, and you believe that you should train him. Me, I tried. He won. Bellos, a contest, no less. Me, if you want to look at it that way. Humans figure we have nice houses and we want to keep them clean and neat. Bellos, then why invite an animal in if you find them so dirty and repugnant? Me, we don't. We just want to keep the place clean. I realized I was living with a feral animal after a while, and when I looked at it that way, it helped me to understand him. He wasn't going to let me train him. We still have this contest, if you want to call it that, over how many times a day he gets to eat. He wants to eat all the time, and I want to do my work all the time. He thinks that every time I get up from the couch, he's going to get fed. He thinks whenever I come in the door he's going to get fed. Bellos, and when do you feed him? Me, I try to wait 5 to 6 hours between meals. I don't want him to get so fat he can't jump and fight anymore. Bellos, aha. You are the diet manager. Me, I am. I feed him. Bellos, interesting. I see he is a king. He sees himself as king of the beasts, and you are another beast to him. Me, I thought I was his slave, a beast would be a step up. LOL. Bellos, he sees you as another animal. A maternal animal who feeds him. Otherwise he takes care of himself. You will not speak telepathically to him, so he sees you as being somewhat stupid. Is that a surprise to you? He knows you can speak with him, but you do not do it? Me, habit. Bellos, when he is running down a mouse, when he is trying to catch a bird, he is in telepathic communication with these animals. They know his intention and it is a cooperation of nature's forces. If he should get his meal, then this animal has given up its life so another could eat. That is nature. You do not understand this. You believe these animals are fighting, and often they are, but it is not a contest, it is a cooperation. Me, kind of reminds me of a day at the office. LOL. Bellos, well, you have your arguers. They fight and argue and each is intending not to win, but to cooperate. Me, it doesn't seem that way. Bellos, why would they say anything if they were not trying to cooperate? If they would not cooperate, they would withdraw and be quiet. But they are talking. Me, I think it's about trying to overrule another person. It's about control. Bellos, aha. We don't see it that way. And nature does not either. It is a cooperation. One will sacrifice its life for another's dinner. Oftentimes it has to do with who has the greatest expression of life left to live, the older will feed the younger. Those just starting out will sacrifice this chance at life for the sake of another. Some are strictly born for the sake, nothing else. Did you realize that? Me, when I look at poor mother robins I think so. Their babies often get eaten before they can get old. Bellos, that is why they breed so many. Those beasts who have one child at a time will protect their young far greater than the mother robin who leaves the nest at times. You are thinking about the orange baby bird you tried to rescue and it lived overnight in your apartment, only to die when you took it outside again in the sunshine. You should have left it for the cats. It was there to sacrifice its life. Animals understand this. Humans do not. Because humans bear, generally, one child at a time. They protect their young very much. Animals will sometimes allow their young to be sacrificed because they understand that others must eat your own flesh and blood. To sacrifice the chance at life so that others can live, is that not honorable? Me, it is. Bellos, the animal kingdom is honorable. Humans do not always act with honor. They act dishonorably. They do not understand the rules of life. They try to impose their own on other life forms. Eventually, you will learn. You will learn to let nature live as it will. You will stop rerouting the rivers, and damming the floods, you will stop trying to hunt and you will not interfere when one has been designated to sacrifice its life to another. You will stop seeing this as awful, you will begin to see it as honorable. You will start to see the design in nature. When there is an overgrowth of a particular beast, such as a rabbit, what happens? The hawks, the eagles, the foxes, and other hunters come in to take care of the overgrowth. Unless man intervenes. Because these beasts are afraid of the man, they avoid catching their prey and alleviating the overgrowth problem. Why do you think that beasts are nomadic? They move about within their ranges and it is their duty to eliminate overgrowths of all the different beasts in their area. When they fight with other beasts, it is to allow themselves to continue to do this work. A beast will never attack another group if there are not enough of these beasts in the area. Animals have a sense of balance, humans do not. They will not decimate a population of other animals unless they are forced to. Then this beast is out of balance. And typically, humans are the cause of the problem. They keep their numbers in check, in other words. If you would see this happening, you would understand. It is because the wild lands are smaller than ever, it is because these wild lands and oceans are poisoned, that causes desperate moves on the part of these animals, just to survive. You see whales or schools of dolphins beached on the beaches. Do you not understand that they wanted to eliminate parts of their population? The humans put them back in the ocean. They are overpopulated and now will be under constant attack by their predators, who innately realize this. So they kill themselves off so that others of their species will live in peace. You must understand this. What's more, if they are overpopulated, and they must feed themselves, then they throw the ecology out of balance. Animals are always keeping balance. Humans do not understand this. The beasts are the caretakers of your waterways, your land masses and your ecology, if the humans would stop interfering. Anything else, Bellos? Bellos, no, this is the first lesson. Certainly not the last. We'll learn. Bellos, you'll learn or you'll die off. That's what will happen. Balance is everything. Balance is key. I bid you adieu. Not the first time I've talked to a slightly pissed off humanoid.